Welcome to today's Living Word with Pastor Arlene.
Today, let's look at Mark. We've been looking about building an inner image. We've been looking at conceiving. We saw how we can conceive sin, or we can conceive the blessings of God, how we see ourselves. In Mark chapter 5 and verse 27, and this is about the woman that had suffered many things and spent all her money, was nothing better. But when she had heard, this is important, she heard of Jesus, came in the press behind and touched his garment. For she said, "If I may touch but his clothes, I shall be whole." And straightway the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of that plague. One, she heard of Jesus, but she said, "If I may but touch his garment." You see, and she said, "I'd be healed." But what happened? She built that inner image. She heard what Jesus had been doing. So she said, "I will be whole if I touch his garment." She obviously, you don't do anything without imagining it, without seeing yourself doing it. You know, you might think, well, I didn't, but you see yourself going to work. You see yourself getting in a vehicle. You see yourself doing it. You see yourself making supper. What are we going to make? Well, you see yourself getting those ingredients. We might not speak it necessarily, but you see yourself getting those ingredients. And so she saw herself touching his garment because she heard of Jesus. She saw herself touching his garment. She went through the press. She came through those people knowing she could be stoned. But the image on the inside of her was bigger than her problem. She saw it and realized, I just have to reach out and touch his clothes. She made a declaration about what would happen. She could make that declaration because she had that image on the inside of her. She imagined it and then pursued her vision until it was accomplished. The conception of that vision led to the birth of her healing. Thank you for joining us today.